So, what'll it be then, lass? We'll make a sailor of you yet. Just you watch. I'll show you the way to our ship. Oh, that little thing. Nay, that's our rowboat that we use to reach land when we weigh anchor. Out yonder is our ship. Go ahead, lass. Ladies first. Take a seat in the rowboat. Me and Byron will take you to Gaia's mercy. Aye, there's all sorts of odd ships in the drift. You can't exactly build roads or cities anymore, what with the earth splitting whenever it feels. So we make do. All industry is conducted aboard great travelling ships. I'm a timberman by trade, and a sailor by circumstance.
He ain't joking. Fletcher can swing an axe harder than anyone I've ever met. But he's a slack of a sailor.
Pish-posh, Byron. Weren't you meant to be some manner of scholar?
I was studying to become a naturalist in the noble science of geology. But the drift put an end to those ambitions.
Aye, the drift changed all of our lives. Nearly as much as being trapped in a glacier for a decade, but well enough. We've arrived. Come on up. I'll give you a hand.
Welcome aboard Gaia's Mercy. Go ahead, have a look around. Since you'll be joining the crew, we ought to introduce you to Captain Carmichael.
Speaking of, where is that old codger?
At the helm, same as I always am. And who are you calling a codger?
Apologies. I meant to say the Honourable Captain Codger.
Well then, what have you two dug up? I sent you in search of a treasure, but it looks like one of you stole a bride.
She's lost and alone, and she says she wants to join the crew.
Ha! 'Tis bad luck having womenfolk aboard sailing ships.
Nonsense and superstition. Many women sail, especially since the drift began. Besides, she's got nowhere else to go. If it's a curse to have a woman aboard, then I presume we'd be twice as cursed if we left her poor soul as a castaway.
Fine. I presume she'll be expecting a salary. I'll give her a cotton food until she proves herself seaworthy. Then we'll see about pay. Fletcher, go show her the ropes, why don't ye? It's time we raise anchor.
Aye, aye, Captain. All right, lass. What are you waiting for? Come with me. I'll show you the basics. Up there is the mainsail. It's what pushes the ship for the most part. And up at the bow is the jib. It helps us tack against the wind. I'll explain what all that means later. Take hold of this rope. That rope's called the halyard. It raises and lowers the mainsail. When the crewmates raise anchor, untie the halyard from that cleat over there. Nothing too fancy, just undo the knot. You can do that, right? Very well. I'll tell you when to go.
Raise the anchor, lads!
Aye, aye.
Fletcher, lower the main.
Aye, aye. That's your mark, lass. Undo the halyard. Now, I can do my part. What's the others doing their work? A good sailor should know how every part of the ship operates.
All right, lads. The winds are fine today. I'll hold our heading. Stay sharp. Come here, young lady. I'd like to have a word with ye. So ye want to be a sailor, eh? What's your story? 'Tisn't often young ladies waltz off old empty islands onto sailing ships. If I believed half the tales sailors tell, I'd think you were a siren in disguise, luring us to our death. I beg ye pardon, lady. Did you say you were frozen solid for 10 years? You'll make a good sailor indeed. First day on the ship and you're already telling tall tales.
It's true. I was the one who found the lass. Frozen as the devil's heart. I found her while I was looking for whatever treasure you sent me on a wild goose chase for.
Well, shiver me timbers. Looks like one of those fairy tales Fletcher loves squawking about finally came true.
Captain, I'll stop believing in fairy tales the day you stop believing that we'll find the buried treasure.
Oh, you're right then. Fletcher, go show our new sailor around. I'm sure we'll find a proper power for her.
Aye, aye. Come here. Back in the rear of the ship is the most prized portion of Gaia's mercy. The lumbermill. Up top there's the blades of a windmill. They power the lumbermill. They use the wind, just like the sails do. If sailing's not your strong suit, you might want to give timber work a try. If you can swing an axe. Well, you've ought to get good at one or the other. Unless you want to have old Carmichael sending you to swab the decks and empty the bilge. Over skyward is the crow's nest. Once in a while I go up there just to see what I can see. There's no telling where islands may appear. What with the drifts sending land masses every which way. I've seen some fine sights from up there. Oh, I've seen all kinds of things. Pretty vistas, islands split from Africa filled with lions and gazelles. I even saw Stonehenge once.
Ah, Stonehenge. I never thought I'd see that in my life, much less in the tropics. Truly a marvel of the ancients.
'Twas a sight to behold. Aye, lass. What use do you suppose the ancients had for such a monument? Oh, you've just got to use your imagination. I think it was a gateway to the other world. A door for all manner of fairy folk to come and commune with the ancients.
Nonsense. Get your head out of the clouds for once, Fletcher.
Well, what do you suppose it is then?
It was an unmoving point of reference for stargazers and philosophers of old to chart the path of the heavens.
And what made them so compelled by the stars that they insisted on felling a whole mountain to build the henge?
The ancient world was full of unforeseeable things. Disease, famine, wild animals. But the one thing they could learn to foresee was the movement of the stars. They guided them, revealed the seasons to them. That little bit of comfort was worth the effort of building an everlasting monument.
Interesting. I still think fairies were involved.
Fletcher, sometimes I wish I could be as innocent and boneheaded as you.
Alright, what are you two boys hooting about? Ain't you supposed to be working?
Just passing the time, Captain. We're sailing smooth. May as well have a laugh.
I suppose you're right. We're making good headway. How's about I join you in passing the time?
We could play a hand of cards.
Good idea. Except you ain't got a damn thing to bet. You spent all of your coin on those silly books.
And what about singing a shanty?
Aye, I can do that. Lads, who's in for a song?
Aye!
Fletcher, give me a rhythm. I'll start.
My son John was tall and slim, and he had a leg for every limb. But now he's got no legs at all, for he ran a race with a cannonball. Timmy Roo dum da, fuddle riddle da, whack for the little Timmy Roo dum da. Oh, were you drunk or were you blind when you left your two fine legs behind? Or was it sailing on the sea, brought your two fine legs right down to the knee? Timmy Roo dum da, fuddle riddle da, whack for the little Timmy Roo dum da.
I was not drunk,
I was not blind when I left my two fine legs behind. 'Twas a cannonball on the 5th of May that shot my two fine legs clean away to me rood and da. Follow riddle da, whack for the riddle to me rood and da.
Oh, my name's John, I'm tall and slim, and I have a leg for every limb. I lost him fighting for the king, and he never gave me a fucking thing.
To me rood and da, follow riddle da, whack for the riddle to me rood and da.
Byron, I didn't think that's how the lyrics go.
Ha! The lyrics go however I fucking sing them.
Aye, maybe the lady can join in next time we sing that one.
Aye, she can't be a sailor if she cannot join in a shanty. Which one should we teach her? Captain,
Huh?
are you listening?
The sails have lost their wind.
Shall we adjust the sails into the wind?
Nay, there be no winds to catch. We've just stopped.
But there are still crests on the water in the distance. How could that be possible if there's no wind? Did we end up in the dead winds?
Nay. We're a far cry from the dead winds. This be unnatural. Byron, take your spyglass, scout the waters.
Aye, aye.
What do you see out yonder?
There's a rolling fog and a mighty wind coming in.
Anything else?
A sailing ship.
Whose flag are they flying?
A black flag.
Ah, pirates. Whose black flag is it? Can ye identify it?
I can't tell. The ship's coming in with the fog. It's hard to read, but I think it says, "Woe be it to all who sail beneath the eye of..."
Never mind that. The ship is moving in fast.
Brace yourself, lads! A pirate ship has eyes on us. All hands to deck! Keep calm, boys.
Captain, what are we supposed to do? We cannot fight back. We've no cannons, no swords, no guns. We cannot even run. We're dead in the water.
Let me negotiate.
Fret not, lass. I trust Captain Carmichael, but hide that gemstone away. Tuck it under your collar.
Ahoy there, mateys! What a fortunate and opportune chance encounter. I hope you don't mind us lowering our plank and coming aboard. I couldn't help but notice you were sailing the Blue Infinity with no guns on your ship. Don't you know there are pirates around? How about you give us a warmer welcome? I think we'll make good friends.
Fine. Do what ye will.
Affix the plank, mateys.
Aye, aye.
Stand beside me. Who knows what these cretins will think of doing if they see you? Do not show any fear.
Ahoy, Captain. Pleasure to meet ya. You can call me Clara the Tech, Captain of the Prometheus. I'd shake your hand with my right, but I don't suppose shaking hands with a hook is pleasant.
My name is Captain Robert Carmichael, and I weren't eager to shake hands with ye in the first place.
And here I thought, a ship captain, we're supposed to be gentlemen. I suppose my profession is of ill repute, but I think I can show you just what a gentleman I can be. I'm here to parley for goods.
If you want gold, we haven't much to take. We're a bartering ship. All we have is lumber. Unless you're here for logs, you'll leave this parlay disappointed.
Hush, Fletcher. Let me handle this. But he's right. We carry scant coin. All we have is lumber for trade. And I don't suppose you came here for barter.
Oh, you have something. And we did come here to barter. We can make a deal. You give us everything. You have a value. And we let you continue sailing the blue infinity safely.
Ye supposed to threaten me? I couldn't help but notice ye boarded me ship with no swords or muskets, and only one pistol between the lot of ye.
Oh, we don't need weapons to menace ya. The flag is all we need to strike fear into the hearts of captains. Take a closer look at it.
Oh, God.
Do you recognize it now? Now let's see what you have of value on the ship.
We already told you. We haven't got anything.
Oh.
I ain't lying to you.
What about that fine young lady you're with? Are you sure she hasn't got anything worth taking?
She's got nothing neither.
Captain, look around her neck. She's trying to hide a jewel necklace from us.
Is that so? Let me have a closer look. My, what a fine gemstone. It'll fetch a high price. Did you really think you could keep this hidden? What else have you got hiding on the ship?
Take your filthy hook off of the lass. She has no business with you.
Oh, well, I am open to negotiations. How about I let you keep the gemstone, and I'll be taking the girl instead? What do you think, Olaf?
Oh, I think that's a deal I would gladly take. Can we, share her?
Sounds like my crew agrees.
I said keep your filthy hook off of her.
Let me remind you that you aren't exactly in a position to bargain. You've got no cannons, no swords, and are against a member of a fleet commanded by the most powerful pirate on the blue infinity. If ye to retaliate against our demands, then there'll be hell to pay. Don't you sailors know that?
I'm not a sailor. I'm a timberman, and I haven't got a sword. But I do have an axe.
Don't you just stand there, mateys! Get 'em!
Calm your heart, lass. I know my way around a bout of fisticuffs.
A fine mess you've gotten us into, Fletcher.
Quit your yapping and keep on fighting.
I'll make you pay for what you did to Claw, you big Scottish...
We're pushing them back, lads. Keep on.
Retreat, pirates! Onto the ship!
Get on with you, scallywags, and don't be coming back.
All will be coming back. I'll be telling the Admiral of your transgressions. Gaia's mercy will be sunk a fortnight hence.
We'll see about that, now that you got two hooks for hands. Well done, lads. We really gave him what for.
What in the devil was that, Fletcher? Have you gone mad? I ought to have you stripped and flogged.
You saw, Captain. Those pirates would all talk. I ain't afraid of them. Besides, they were going to take the loss. What was I supposed to do?
Didn't you see their flag?
I did. What of it?
They fly the black flag of Blind Simon.
I'm not familiar with him.
He leads the most fearsome fleet of pirates on the seas. Captain of Persephone's bleeding heart. They say he can't die, that he commands the tides and the winds with only his voice.
Sailors' myths. Nothing but exaggerations and tales.
Maybe so, but no ship that has ever battled with him has ever won. The only survivors who live to tell the tales are the ones who surrender. That much is true. They say his ship moves quick as lightning, with the wind always at his side, and the blue infinity itself making way for his terrible wrath.
Nonsense. Those are tales spun to make ships surrender without firing a single shot. Those pirates were weak, you saw. Their master must be now different. I am tired of bending to the will of pirates. There's not much to go around in the drift. We've got to start telling them now, before they take everything we can possibly give. You must at least agree with that, Captain.
Aye.
All right then, Captain. We're awaiting orders.
Pull the halyards, boys. We're setting sail for Coruña, supposing the drift hasn't moved its position again.
Coruña?
There we can trade lumber for arms. If we meet one of Blind Simon's fleet again, we will answer their negotiations with cannon fire. Gentlemen, turn the sails.
Aye, aye, aye.
Drink your rum and sing one last song tonight, lads. For tomorrow, we shall be at war.